What's good? What's good? It's your boy DJ Cree back with another video. Your boy Orion, Omarion's brother, reveals he and Jhene Aiko broke up at 21 years old so he could focus on being a good dad to their daughter, and admits he couldn't focus on the relationship and the child at the same time. Let's watch this and I'll come back with some commentary. Here we go.
You and Janae. Well, I would say we were very young. We were in a relationship like 18, 19,
Young
and
love.
yeah, very young love. And when she got pregnant, for me, I had to make a decision. It was like I never had like my dad like super active in my life, or any like super like male influence. So, I was afraid of like, kind of messing up one or the other. Like I can't be like you're like a good baby father and like a good man. Like I haven't seen it for me in my life personally, growing up. So I was just like, hey, I'm gonna be the best, father I can be for you, and I'm gonna be here for you. I'm gonna be your friend and all of that.
Right.
But I'm not gonna act like I can be with you and maybe break your heart or maybe ruin this whole thing we have going on. I'm gonna just, we just gonna be cool. You know what I mean? You could stay with me the whole pregnancy, care for her, all of that. And you can have your life. You can do whatever you want. But it's like for me, I wanted to focus on what kind of father I was gonna be, what kind of dad
Self-reflection.
I had to create that. So, it was like, let me create that, because being with you and then like trying to do that, like I don't know about that. One thing at a time. So, she was 20, I was 21 when Nami was born, and it was just like, yeah, man, she was working really hard at her career. I was just kind of like trying to figure things out for myself as well. And
You and Janae.
well, I would say
I it was a lot of information. I don't know if I retained everything, um, but I am gonna try to talk a little bit sporadically about you know what he was saying and what he was trying to say, and kind of it gives you a good like window into Omarion and Orion, and I guess how they were kind of brought up. I will say this: these entertainers are mad weird and mad selfish. I'm just gonna say that they are mad weird and mad selfish. Not that I'm saying he's saying anything wrong, but to be in the entertainment world, you do have to be selfish. Understand this. This is coming from somebody who's been in the entertainment field. Um, it's a lot of time spent away from family. It's a lot of time doing other things is with other people, going in and out of town. It's a lot of hours in the studio, late night, early mornings. It's a lot of that if you're really doing it. And if you're on tours, you might be gone for 6 to 8 months out the year. So I actually can see his point. I don't know if Orion really was trying to put out records and do the record business thing, but he did mention that she was really focused on being an entertainer. And I think that scares people. I think that scares. I think he looks like he's one of those guys who might get intimidated by her being next to this famous producer, this famous rapper, this famous this, and this famous that. Not saying it's her fault. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that can be intimidating for somebody. You and her both chasing dreams, and she's making head, and she's around some millionaire every night. I go to the studio every night. That makes you feel a kind of way. And I could see him not wanting to commit to a real relationship with her from maybe they had some times when they broke each other's heart or, kind of didn't trust each other. So I think this was a window of opportunity for him to back out. And it was a smart move for him because I believe that probably gave him peace to know that he could take care of his daughter and help out and be a man and not have to be concerned. Now, is it right? Nah, man, you try to stick it out for your family. You try to. If you get hurt, you're going to get hurt. That's part of being human. Being human experience is being hurt, being tricked, being played. We all going to have that one day. Hopefully not, but more than likely we are. But it's a bit selfish when I was saying the selfish part is both of them should have made some kind of real arrangement for both of them to be there all the time with their kids, because it's always better just to have both parents if they could get along. If they can't get along, y'all don't be together. But I think he made the best decision for him. That might not be the best decision for their family, but you make do with what you make do with, and it could still work out really well for the both of them. But I do feel him. But I think the my father wasn't there, I don't know what I have a home look like. I think that's BS. I think that's BS. We all have those type of issues. We all have family issues. Nobody's exempt from family issues. Whether the father ain't there, sometimes the father there and still be a piece of crap. Sometimes the mother there and still be a piece of crap. We all have family issues. So I believe the main thing was her pursuing that career and him seeing that it was working and him being intimidated. I think that's the main thing, because the rest of it doesn't sound 100% realistic. Like, I don't want to cheat on you. I don't want to what? I'm not trying to be crazy or nothing, but most guys, hey, if we gonna cheat, we gonna cheat. There's no like divine prophecy that we, what I'm saying? If you gonna cheat, you gonna cheat. You gonna do what you do. That don't mean you don't love her. You know what I'm saying? That's just in one of the things that I hate about, some men. It is in their nature to cheat. Now, I'm not gonna hold you, but you love who you love, and I think he did. He's talking like he really liked her, really loved her. May not been like in love with her at the time. They were only 21. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he was getting women because his brother Omarion. So you know what it is. They probably smashing. But at the same time, her career started to take off. Her career started to be, you know what I'm saying? And that probably him smashing, then he know once she get famous, hey, everybody gonna try to smash. And look, she booed up with Big Sean. So what is for somebody is what's for somebody. And he did make a smart decision on his part for his own mental health. You know what I'm saying? And we will see, or they will see, how well it worked out for their family. Praying and hoping for the best. But y'all don't act like this is nothing new, man. And I wish more people would be more honest when it comes to stuff like this. It sounds like he was very, even though I don't feel like he's telling the truth on some of it, but at least I feel like mostly he's definitely being honest. He did not want to be played by her as she was getting bigger. That's exactly what I took from it. Cause other stuff, like I said, other stuff, anything else you probably go work out. That he was saying, you scared of being a good father, you ain't seen it. No, you can work that out. You can make the effort to be a good father. Like, that is weird. But in the end, I had no idea they had a child together. First of all, but good thing, man. Always praying for Black families to work things out and to have children and contribute to society. You know what I mean? But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. More content is always on the way. Peace.